Hello everybody, this is for Advanced Brown Belts and Apprentice Black Belt class for the week of, oh my goodness, I think it's August 1st, August 2nd, something like that. Alright, so here we go guys, we are going to get started. Ready, focus, respect. What do you say at the beginning of class? Absolutely. Student creed number 1, I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth, my physical health. Left foot forward, sparring guard. Number 2, I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others and hold out that reverse punch. Number 3, I intend to use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my community and never to be abusive or offensive. All right, let's get warmed up, guys. Let's just start running in place. Running in place, doing the best you can. I know you can't see my feet, but I don't have my tripod here today, so this is the best I can do. Just gonna get a little warmed up. We're gonna do some kata, Seiin Chin for the advanced brown belts, Kusan Ku for the apprentice belts. Then we're gonna do a little Bobo Kumite that most, if not all of you, have been working on. And then we'll see how much time we have left. And jumping jacks. Good, all right, next one, guys. This one's a tough one. I'm gonna back up so you can kind of sort of see my feet. It's called twist and pivot. So I'm twisting my upper body side to side. My back leg kicks out behind me in the opposite direction. So my top half's going one way and my bottom half is going the other, basically. My feet come in together in the middle, and then I kick one leg out. In together, one leg out. All right, this is tricky. Take some coordination. But you guys are advanced brown belts and up. You should be able to handle it. Go faster. Keep those elbows up like you're hitting something with your elbows. Warms up the arms, warms up the legs. Good. A little more warm up. Arm circles forward. Nice and big. Keep them mostly behind you. Turn them over, palms to the ceiling. Now go backwards. Oh yeah, feel those shoulders warming up. Good, now let's warm up the legs a little bit. I'll go sideways here, foot up behind you, and pull your knee back behind your other knee. Then get the other one, pull it back. Switch sides. Every time. Try and keep your knees close together. Now watch this one. This one's good for your hips. Grab your foot and pull it up. Grab your foot and pull it up. Keep switching side to side. One more. All right, very good. Everybody give me 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. And then we'll get into our kata here. 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. Go ahead. I'm going to take a drink while you do that. All right, if you need to, you can pause the video here to finish up your sit-ups and push-ups. We're going to get into kata. We're going to start with Seiin Chin kata for the advanced brown belts. All you apprentice belts, you can do it with us. It's good review. All right. We're going to skip the beginning, guys. I think you guys all know this part by now. It's the ending that gives people trouble. All right. So here we go. We're going to go to here. It's our third horse stance. All right. We've done our pull. Knuckles into the palm. Pull back into cat stance. Wrap the hand around the wrist. Shuffle forward, punch. Make sure it's in the middle. See how it's in the middle of my body here? Shuffle forward again, elbow. Good. Now we're going to do our reinforced block. Saison stance here. I know you can't see my feet. Back leg in, horse stance down block. Step back the other way, horse stance down block. All right, notice my muscle is to the back, guys. It's not our regular down block. It looks like this. Same thing other corner. It's my reinforced block. Saison stance. Back leg in, horse stance down block. Step back, horse stance down block. Now it's time for our piece moves. Nice and slow, horse stance. Front hand just like this, back hand. Where is it? There you go. Just barely see my fingertips over my head. Switch sides. Stay low. Good. My left arm doesn't cooperate, guys. All right, this is the best I can do. You need to do better. All right, here we go. Right foot, right foot, right foot. Circle step up. Catch that hammer fist. Shuffle the right foot up. Reinforced uppercut. All right, and then step the right foot again and spin all the way around to that back corner. All right. Front foot in on the first one. Front foot in, horse stance. Backhand on your chest. Uppercut, nose bop, down block. And your other hand goes back down to your belt when you do that. And now, once again, step back, horse stance, down block. Now we look and I just switch to a Saison stance double block to the front corner. All right. If you haven't gotten this far yet, guys, just stick with us as best you can. If you need to break off, this is too much for you, that's okay. We're going to go through the whole thing for those of you that know it. Back leg in. Ki. Us. Same combination. Uppercut. Wrap it around. Nose bop. Down block. And your backhand goes back to your belt when you do that. Step back again. Horse stance. Down block. Now it's our break the bear hug. Cross your hands in front. I'm in a cat stance right now. Hips up to make myself some room. And then back. Head block and elbow here. Nice and high. Switch sides. Same thing. I got a cat stance. Hands out in front. My hips come forward. Then they come back. Head block. Elbow. Nice and high behind me. Now I'm going to switch to a Saison stance. Punch straight down behind your arm with a ki. Us. Circle step forward. This hand comes in my chest. Head block, nose bop. And pull back. One more cat stance. Arms up, nice and high. Elbows together. Mine don't quite make it. Yours should. And with a ki, us. Break apart. Step up and finish. All right. Seiyin Chin Kata, guys. It was testing week last week. So we're testing for belts for some of you at the end of August. All right. So make sure you're practicing in my apprentice belts. Practice that kata too. All right. You guys are responsible for all your katas now, apprentice belts. Seisan, Wansu, Nahanshi, Seiyin Chin, Shinto, and Kusanku that we're going to do right now. All right. So for my advanced brown belts, you guys keep practicing your Seiyin Chin that we just did. Rewind the video and watch Seiyin Chin again, and then you can skip the Kusanku part. But apprentice belts, we are going to practice our Kusanku. All right? So here's what we're going to do. I am going to face you guys and mirror you to start. So I'll be doing it just like you guys. But then when we get halfway through after the jump kick, I'll be facing away from you, and I'm going to do it the same way, because otherwise it starts to get a little bit confusing for you and for me. All right? We're going to go through the whole thing. Again, if you don't know the whole thing yet, just do what you can. Try and stick with us if you want to. If you get to a point and you're like, that's enough for me, then you can drop out. That's fine. But I know some of you guys know the whole thing already. All right? Here we go. Ready, Yasme. Kitsuke. Rei. Hajime. Kata. Kusanku. The longest kata in our system. Bring your hands up. Make that diamond. Dive down. Bring it up. Look right between your hands through that diamond. Break apart. Around, behind, up, underneath your eyes. Step out. Nahanshi stance, guard. Now, step out to the left. Nice and slow. Shoulder to the front. You shouldn't be like this. You should be like this. Switch sides. Same thing. Shoulder to the front. Head block. Stomp, punch. Hiss! Head block. Stomp, punch. One more head block. Now look to the back, pull back cat stance. Here's your back fist kick. And then set down in a guard facing the front. Circle step guard, circle step guard. And now here we go, circle step, hit, punch. Turn around to the back, punch with the other hand. Step out long stance, punch. Now wind your hands up, and here's our Kusan-ku move, guys. Back to the front. All right. Front hand like you're holding the tray. Back arm should be all the way behind you. Again, with my bad shoulder, I don't look as good as I should, but all right. Front kick, and then down on one knee to the back. Can you still see me? There we go. Stand up right in place, punch. Wind up the hands again. Now we're going to do it in place. All right? We're going to stand right in place. I think I'm going to mix my feet up here doing reverse. Boom. All right? Then we're going to kick down on one leg to the front. Side block, stand up, punch. All right? Good. Now we're going to look cat stance here. Back fist kick, down on one leg. Other side, back fist kick, elbow, look, step up, guard, circle, guard, other corner, guard, one more time, guard, and now we're going to do our Kusan-ku move one more time. All right, somewhere along the way I got turned around and ended up doing it the same way you guys are. All right, but that's okay. You guys know what's going on. Kusan-ku move. All right, kick, set down in front, seisan stance, double block. All right, step behind, crane stance, hammer fist, hammer fist. Step back out the way you came, side block, punch, punch. All right. Now we're going to look, pull back, cat stance. All right, slide up, feet together, back fist to the chest. Not way up here, a little bit lower. Pull back again, all right, with the arm, front arm up. I'm holding it to the side so you guys can see it. Here's our jump kick, all right. Try and kick the hand with the foot. We like to hear that sound. Ready, go. Good. Hands should be pointed in towards each other. I know you can't see me right now. Switch. Stand up. Should be right foot forward. Side block. Punch, punch. Look. Tongue of the dragon. Cat stance. Front hand is up and open. All right. Let me come a little closer so you can see. All right. Stomp. Push down. Step over. Stab over the top of your hand. And spin all the way around to the front corner. Down block. Back fist kick with a ki. Elbow. Turn the wheel of the ship and step to the other corner. Double hits here. Double hits. Now just shift to a horse stance, double blocks. All right. Step around to the side, facing the side. Hammer fist to the ribs. Hammer fist to the ribs. X block, hands open up top. I'm going to step my left foot and spin all the way around to the back corner, but that left foot ends up in back. This is a tricky spot, guys, even for black belts. Left foot should be in back. All right, X block down. X block down is always fists closed. Pull back into cat stance, hands open. All right, hands open here. Try and keep your hands right here, glued to your belt. Don't let them move, even when you're flying through the air. Ready? Jump kick. And set down in a seisan stance. X block again. Circle step the right foot to the back. Side block. Punch, punch. Look over your shoulder, back to the front. Guard. Circle step, guard. Step back. And finish. All right, very good, guys. So keep practicing that Kusan-ku. I know you guys are all different areas, different spots in that Kusan-ku. I know I may have goofed you up a little bit. I started mirroring you guys, and somewhere along the way I ended up doing it the correct way, which probably looked opposite to you, but I think you guys have been at this long enough. You get the idea. All right. Everybody grab your bows. We're going to do some Bobo Kumite. All right? And even if you haven't been doing Bobo Kumite, I'm going to explain it. You can follow along. All right? And the good news is I don't have to mirror anything because we'd be facing each other for Bobo Kumite anyway. All right? So I will be offense. You guys are all defense. So offense would be in the back. All right? You be in front of me. You'll start with your back to me. All right? If you guys know the beginning of Bobo Kumite, do it with me. If you don't know it, then watch me. Both people do exactly the same thing in the beginning here to start. All right, so you're holding your bow, always in your right hand. I call it out. Yasme, Kitsuke, Ray. Then I say Bobo Kumite Hajime. Hand underneath the bow, flip it around, just like the beginning of Tokamini no Kun, if you know that. Pull across, wind up, step your left leg back, down block. Bring it around overhead. All right. Now this is the point where I will ki and step in with the back end of my bow. Defensive people, if you have your back to me, when you hear me ki, you turn around that way with a push block. All right, to block this. Ready? Hey! And you block this with a push block. All right. Good. Now we're facing each other. Bow guard. Point your bow right at your partner's eyes. We're starting with the thrusting strikes. I'm going to do 2 thrusts. You guys are going to do 2 circle blocks, stepping back. First one is crane stance, then back to your horse stance. All right, here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Then back it up. Always reset back to your position. Make sure you guys aren't going to back into a wall or a parent or something. Now's the low series. I'm going to come in with a reverse strike low. You guys are going to block with the back end of your bow. Then you'll block with the other end of your bow, and then step back in over top with the back end of your bow. All right, here I come. Ready? 1, other side 2, and I do a head block because you're coming over the top with the back end of your bow just like this. And we reset. That's the series. All right, let's do that one more time. Ready? 1, 2, I do a head block. There we go. Now we're on the middle series. I'm going to come in with the back end of my bow, just like the beginning of the kata. You guys are going to do your push blocks. You're going to push block 1, you'll step back, push block 2, and then you're going to hit me over the top of the head with the top end of your bow really quickly. All right? Here we go. Ready? 1, you push block. 2, push block the other side, and then you're hitting over the top again. I do another head block. All right? One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Now it's a high series. All right. Same as the low one. You're just going to block up high with the back end of your bow. You guys are going to go 1, 2, and then 3. All right. You're going to do a groin strike here on the same side of your head. I'm going to down block it like this. Don't do this because when I block, then the bow is going to hit you like that. All right. Here we go. Ready? Block 1, block 2, you do your groin strike, and I do a down block just like this. All right, so you guys are doing this with that third move. Here we go. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Here's the fun one. You guys are going to jump. I'm going to do a reverse strike down low by your feet. You're going to jump over it. I'm going to come all the way back and do an overhead strike. You guys will do your head block, and then you're going to kick with your left leg. Do a push kick. All right? Here we go. So I go low, you jump, I come back, ready, you do head block, and then you're going to kick me back with your left leg. Make sure it's your left leg. All right? One more time. Jump, ready, head block, I just hit the ceiling, and you kick me. Good. Next series, this is simple. This is the only one that defense leads. You guys are going to do this. That's it. That's my signal to come in with a thrusting strike, and you guys are just going to shuffle back and do a circle block with your hand in a different position. All right? Stay in your horse stance. It's just a shuffle. All right? Here I come. You switch. Boom. And I just come in like that. This is to the body, guys. Nice and level, nice and flat. Not to the head, to the body. All right? Good. Now we're on to the short series. These are the tougher ones at the end that people get confused with. All right, so I'm going to do a side strike low to the knee, then step in reverse strike low, and then I'm going to step back and do a head lock. You guys are just going to block just like this, low in the front, then step back, block with the back end of the bow, and then come back in with an overhead strike. All right, so here we go. Ready? Block 1 with the front end of your bow, block 2 with the back end, and now hit me overhead strike. All right, again, ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Now it's a high series. This is the hardest one in the kata. All right, again, if you haven't gotten nearly this far, this is too much for you, take a break, practice some of the other moves. But some of you guys I know have done the whole thing. All right, here we go. So I'm going to come in side strike to the head. I'm going to do reverse strike to the head. Then I'm going to come around and overhead strike to the head. So you guys are going to do this. You're going to block 1, block 2, push my bow to the side, and then you're going to step back and block like this, 3, the overhead strike, and then you're going to chase me down with the row the boat move, we call this, rowing the boat. All right, here we go. This is a tough one. All right, if you have trouble with it, we'll help you out with it when you're in class next time. All right, this one can be a little tricky over the video. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, you push. I'm coming in overhead strike. You knock it to the side and chase me down with row the boat. All right, very good. Let's try that one more time. Block 1, block 2. Here it comes, block 3. You knock it to the side. I row the boat, you row the boat. We get right back to our guard position. Here's the last move. I'm going to ki, so you know I'm coming. I'm going to step in with a thrusting strike to your head. You're going to step back like this and just knock it out of the way with the back end of your bow. And then just like this, long stance and thrust to my side. All right, here we go. Ready? Hey! You block with the back end. You knock my bow away like this. All right, and then you thrust in with the back end of your bow. Ready, bow. And that's it. All right, good job, guys. High five. Keep practicing. I know that's a little difficult when we can't talk to each other. That actually works pretty well when you're looking at the person on video. I know it might be tough. We can't see each other, but again, you guys are advanced students. You guys can make things work where the younger students in the lower belts can't, because you know how things go. All right, so here we go. We are going to do one more exercise here, guys, today to finish up. I love my one last exercise. This is called crescent chair. All right, I'm going to stand back here. I'm going to go sideways so you can see. All right, so arms up, one leg back. This is your crescent position. Then you'll step your leg up. This is your chair. It's like you're sitting in a chair, except you're not. It's an invisible chair. Get your arms up as high as you can. Then I'll step my other leg back and hold my crescent for a second. Bring it up, hold that chair, step back. All right, try and get a nice long stance here. I'm on the ball of my back foot. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to call it out. Ready? Arms up, squat down, step one leg back behind you. You want to stay low. Now step up, get in that chair position. Get your butt as low as you can. You see my left arm here doesn't cooperate. All right, do what you can. Now step the other leg back. Crescent, this is a leg burner. On the ball of the back foot, step up. You're in that chair pose again. I'm going to back up so you guys can see that chair pose. Get down nice and low. Step the other leg back. Keep the arms up. Step up, chair. Step back, crescent. Feel that stretch in the legs. Step up, crescent. Step back, chair. Oh, here we go. Come on up. Balance on one leg. Superman. Arms out to the side. And come up and relax. Good job, guys. Nice work today. All right, keep practicing those katas. That bobo kumite. We're going to finish up. Ready, focus. Respect. What do you say at the end of class? As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I will live by the principles of black belt. Honesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What kind of school is this? You got it, guys. Good job. One more bow, and I will see you guys later.